Fight through it all, ready to roll. Senior day here at Newell Grissom. Mississippi State and LSU, the Tigers, claim the first point of this match, working the middle.
Number 11, Anita Nwusi. She is one that the Tigers are going to plan to start off really early, get her going as quickly as possible because she's very effective when in the front row.
And quickly into the net. And the service error gives Mississippi State its first point of the day.
Both teams the last few matches have struggled with some unforced errors, such as missed serves, off hits, off sets. So both teams will be looking this match to kind of improve on that in hopes of making it a tough match.
Here's Sophie Agee. Try to tip it across. Kept alive, jousted the net. Orther with a set. Shackelford tips it across, and LSU is in the net, and Mississippi State takes a 2-1 lead.
Amina Shackelford had a great match versus Tennessee. They got her going really early. She had the first 4 of 6 points for MSU in that match. I would hope that State is going to look to get her going as well first thing.
And there's Alexis Robertson, the redshirt freshman from Missouri City, Texas, rising up and making the play in the middle. And now back to serve is Emily Mitter. Transfer that started her career at Campbell, and it goes long, and Mississippi State leads. Nice dig by Lauren Myrick, and Agee had the big swing on it. Flickinger had the dig on the back row. Now it goes long, and Mississippi State expands the lead out. And now serve into the net. Well, LSU coming in at 11-16, 6-11 in the SEC. They're a game up on State, who comes in at 12-15, 5-12 in the league. And a serve into the net. Both of these teams here early. There's Journey Robinson with that serve into the net. This LSU team, they have some youth among it. Robinson, just a high school freshman, a freshman out of high school from Simpsonville, South Carolina, and State leads 5-3. Boy, anything you can do, I can do better right now.
Well, at least it's not one-sided here. Both teams are really struggling here at the service line.
And so the Tigers will serve with Carmichael. Graduate transfer from Jacksonville State, native of Avon, Indiana. There's Carly Schmidt, and she hits it just wide. So service errors and attack errors here early in the match. It has not been a clean start in the first 10 points.
It's not looking pretty. Going into this match, I was thinking we were going to see a lot of energy and excitement, wanting to finish out strong. LSU's coming off of a 3-game losing streak, Mississippi 2 of their own. And then, you know, both teams would hope to play tough for their seniors for this last match. However, this is also a very emotional match that could be playing a factor as well.
Bulldogs worked it back to Carly Sharkey, and it's blocked right back to her, and LSU has a 6-5 lead.
It's a great setup by Robinson on the outside, able to seal the net, keep that ball on State side.
And now Carmichael serving, and it floats it to the bottom of the net. Well, here early, that for LSU is their 4th service error. So out of the 6 points for State, 4 have come off of service errors for the Tigers. Worked it to the right side and tipped across, and the kill by Jade Demps.
That was a great court awareness by Demps. Myrick was a little bit back on defense, was able to catch her on her heels with that tip directly over the block.
You talked about State losing 2 in a row. They've lost back-to-back at Ole Miss and then against Tennessee this past Wednesday. Here the final match of the season for both of these teams. Cody with a set to Rebecca Walk, and it's blocked right back to her, and LSU leads by 2.
That was Anwusi in the middle with a big block. She sits at number 10 in the all-time in program history with 428 total blocks and a .299 career hitting percentage, so a very effective player for the Tigers.
And now Tooled off the block, and State gets the point. Carly Schmidt gets credit with a kill. So State has lost 6 of the last 7 here at the end of the year and had the nice win against Auburn back on the 15th of November. A week and a half ago here at home, it went 5 sets and State able to pull off that big win. But since then, having to go to Ole Miss and did not play well at all in Oxford. Played well the opening set against Tennessee before dropping in straight sets in Knoxville this past Wednesday.
Yeah, they had a really tight set, that first set. Shackelford really got them going early for State in that match, but they just weren't able to hold up to that endurance to stay with Tennessee.
Off the block, lands out. Now this is the second time that State and LSU are playing this season. It was the 3rd match of the year for LSU back in the Pete Maravich Assembly Center on the first day of October. LSU beat State in 4 sets in Baton Rouge. Back set to the right side. Here's Agee and blocked right back to her. Hector closing out the sideline, and you also had Robinson over there as well.
Hector and Lucy on a big block, 6'3" and 6'1", really extending over the net, sealing that block. Great quality block there.
Shackelford tips it across, and LSU for the second time is in the net. It's Alexis Robertson this time in the net for the Tigers. Ducked by Walk on the back row. Agee tips it across. Nice dig by Walk. And put down in the middle, and LSU expanding the lead. There's Robertson again.
Journey Robinson, she does a great job on the outside. Just a true power hitter. She really, on a full approach, she's able to cock her arm back for a tough swing. She's got a very heavy arm there, very effective. Has great court awareness, able to find those holes in the back.
And now Robinson. Actually, yeah, Robinson again on the block. The State worked it to Shackelford off the right side. You know, this LSU team went to the NCAA tournament last year, made it to the second round, and there is Shackelford able to get it past the block.
I'm excited for this matchup on the outside with Robinson and Shackelford. They're going to be really going back and forth. Both good hitters and good blockers, so they're going to make it tough on each other. It'll be fun to watch.
And off the right side, Robinson. Her second kill.
I have to keep reminding myself that she's only a freshman. I mean, she truly does play at the veteran level. She ranks 6th in the SEC in 3 categories: kills per set, total kills, and total points per set. So a true contributing player.
To Gonzalez in the middle. And quick set to the middle for LSU. And the Tigers get the point. Alexis Robertson.
Robertson really does really well at hitting with some distance from the setter for that 3 set. She's very effective at creating that distance, making State's middle have to move, which can cause that hesitation and give her advantage in the middle.
AG kept alive to the back row. And Robinson had the big swing, and here's AG. Dug nicely, and it's Gonzalez who gets the point for State. Zoe Gonzalez with her first kill.
Tough play up at the net. Good tip by AG, but Gonzalez able to clean that up, get the kill for State.
To the right side, tip right back down by Carly Schmidt. And State gets it back within 2.
So Demps on the prior rally was able to tip directly over that block and get the kill. Tried that again, however, Schmidt was prepared for that.
And off the antenna, and the point for Mississippi State. Into the middle, and it's Roberson, Alexis Roberson with a kill, and that will send us to immediate timeout. So just underway play tournament for the first time in school history. And you see the head coach at LSU, Tanya Johnson, in her second season down in Baton Rouge.
She played for the Tigers from '87 to '90 and helped the program reach its first Final Four appearance in 1990. And she also served as an assistant coach under predecessor and ABCA Hall of Fame coach Fran Flory.
And the serve goes long. Fran Flory did a great job down in Baton Rouge, building that LSU program. Back to 1, and Lauren Myrick serving. Nice dig by AG to the outside, and Schmidt, and she cuts it down the line. Got it right past the setter. And Emily Mitter. And we're tied at 15.
Great eye by Schmidt, really squeezing that in between the block and the antenna.
And now the serve goes long, trying to hit that back corner.
So as of right now, for service aces, LSU has 5, State has 2. Or 3, excuse me.
And now a service error again for LSU.
I've seen some, I mean, we've had matches where teams have struggled serving. It just seems as though there's so much within just the first little bit of this set.
Tips across. Into the middle to walk. And LSU in the net again. Third time the Tigers have been in the net. Shackelford. Big swing, block, and it lands in for Mississippi State, and the Bulldogs lead by 2. Let's take another look at that. Watch the carom as it went all the way across the floor and lands about a foot in.
Great job by Rebecca here. But ultimately, you need to be reminded that you're playing the game. You want to get the win, and then you're also wanting to send your seniors off right.
18-17, LSU back with Sine Dotson to serve, and she hits it into the net. And that is 7 service errors for LSU in the opening set.
When you have a team that is having a lot of errors, it benefits you to really take advantage of those mistakes. However, you know, both sides are making the errors, so it's kind of a wash, and it is a very tight match.
Shackelford, and she had it blocked. Roberson, the middle blocker, stretching over, collecting the block and tying this opening set at 19. And also there was Robinson there. It may have been Robinson who got the right hand on it too. And there's the ace. First ace of the day for LSU. And it's Nwusi.
What a great floater serve. That ball really just dropped at the feet of Myrick and AG.
Talking about Shackelford a minute ago. She's had 3 straight matches in double figures with kills, and there's a kill from AG. Sophie AG. And now work it to the middle, and Roberson gives LSU the 21-20 lead.
Roberson's been very effective offensively and defensively. Couple kills, couple solid blocks as well.
Emily Mitter serving. Shackelford. And State with a point to tie it at 21. The 4th kill for Amina Shackelford.
Shackelford, when utilized, she truly is a major force on the right side for State, and she's, you know, shown glimpses of that and has really grown quite a bit over on the right side all season.
AG again. Tipped across. Arthur with a set, and AG puts it away, and Mississippi State gets the point and a 1-point lead.
Great swing by AG on the outside. Looked to be nobody home. Robinson was a little bit slow getting out to the outside. AG appearing in only 11 matches as a freshman and starting in only 1 match. He's really stepped up this season and filled the role of a starting outside hitter this sophomore year.
Tipped across. Journey Robinson gets credit with a kill, and now she'll go back and serve. We're tied at 22, so a tight first set here in Starkville. Overpass, and now State with the free ball over. And Roberson hits it wide on a big point to give State the 23-22 lead.
That was a great job by State, just keeping that ball alive, keeping it in play, and allowing LSU to make the mistake there.
And now a challenge by LSU, the first challenge of the day. And
I believe they're challenging if there was a touch on the ball.
So the question is, was it a touch or not? No touch was a call on the floor. And confirmed on the challenge, and Mississippi State able to win the point and take a 1-point lead. Tanya Johnson wants to make sure that she gets some clarification here. Sophie Agee will go back and serve for State.
Sophie Agee is leading the team in service aces with 25.
to Schmidt. And it's set point for Mississippi State.
Great job by Schmidt powering that ball through the Tiger block.
And now LSU is going to burn a timeout. And AG back to serve. Big swing, dug by Myrick. Gonzalez gets to it. Back set to Shackelford, cross court and long. Well, looking for that back corner, had the good thought on it, but just left it long, and now the set stays alive, and LSU trying to tie it with a serve.
And give credit to Emily Orther. That was a great hitting option. She saw that a few of her hitters on this left side of the court were down thanks to getting up that tip. So really a great option on that backside was Shackelford.
Schmidt, the set was just a little bit behind her. And now Tooled off the block, and LSU ties it at 24.
That was a great swing by Demps. State really needs to make sure that their blocks are sound.
Are part of the student body, and a lot of students go home this time of year with the extended break, and do not have we got a nice crowd today, but not as many on the student side as you normally see here in Starkville. Schmidt, big swing, and she gets it past the back row off of Journey Robinson, and now Mississippi State will have its third set point of the opening set.
Now that was a great swing by Schmidt. The prior rally, she had a set that was a little bit behind her, took a little bit off. That was more in her wheelhouse, and she was able to get the kill.
To Roberson. Schmidt again. And State wins the opening set. Carly Schmidt with back-to-back kills, and the Bulldogs strike first. So a highly important first set. Both teams can jerk. And the joust won at the net, and Woosie, and now Robinson puts it straight down. Boy, there's that athleticism on the outside from the freshman.
Really gets on top of that ball. She elevates. Very explosive player, elevated, really threw that ball down. Orther for State is in the front row at 5'10", is still not a little block, but she was able to hammer that through that block very easily.
That skips off the top of the tape. Karam's out of court, and the point for LSU. And Rebecca Walk gives Mississippi State its first point.
Walk is one that if State can get her going, she will really add some value. She's third in the conference with hitting percentage of .357, issuing 134 kills this season.
And just wide. And we're tied at 2. Swing off the right side by Ellie Ector. And this time down the line and off of Mississippi State, and go right back to Ector, sophomore from Texas. And Robinson cross court and able to get on top again and get the big down angle. And that's just a tough angle to create.
That's about as sharp of an angle you can hit. Not many players can hit that shot and keep it in. Great job by Robinson.
And Woosie serving. Rebecca Walk. Chase down, Robinson. And Roberson gets credit with a kill, and LSU has a quick 3-point lead. Schmidt trying to tip it across. Timing not there.
Yeah, she really didn't have a ton of options there, and going up against a big block of Roberson and Ector on the outside. And Roberson's just been very effective. This is her first contributing year for the Tigers. She redshirted her freshman year. She's made a big impact on the court and has accumulated 57 kills and 37 blocks in the 46 sets played so far.
Moved it right side to Ector. And LSU looking a lot sharper here in the second set than they did in the first. You start thinking about 7 service errors and 6 attack errors early in this match. And now LSU on a 5-0 run with the early lead in the second set. Back at Starkville, LSU with the early lead, a 7-2 here early in the second set after Mississippi State won the opening set 26-24.
LSU celebrated 7 seniors on their senior night. Quite a big outgoing class. However, Coach Johnson is very excited for the underclassmen that they have up and coming.
And Carly Schmidt coming out of the timeout. State drawing that up for Carly Schmidt.
Schmidt getting a full approach. Much needed going up against a big block, but she was able to go around and down the line.
Serve from Mary Neal. Here's Robinson. And got that one through the block. And the Tiger lead is back to 5.
She really put some heat on that ball. You could hear that snap really loud in the gym here. I mean, she's swinging not only fast, but very effectively. She's very intentional with her swings.
And Robinson.
That hard angle is working for her, so why quit?
Right at the 10-foot line.
Myrick there defensively, but just not able to get the ball up.
Shackelford. And Robinson this time tried a tough angle and left it long. And there's the issue right there with trying to go with a tough angle. Is if you hit it just long, or if you get or aren't unable to get on top of it at all, you're going to hit it long.
Yeah, your room for error when you're trying to go on the inside of that block, your room for error gets bigger the harder you try to cut that angle.
Now, let's be honest. There's only a small percentage of people, as we've talked about, that can even attempt it.
She makes it look easy.
Oh,
Judy
yeah.
Robinson, she makes it look very, very easy. Talked a lot about her, just how explosive she is. Her vertical is ridiculous. And when you're up that high, I mean, you have more options at angles, but gee, she really does make it look easy.
Man, tipped across by Roberson.
That is Roberson's 6th kill. Only 1 error, hitting 500. And also has added 3 blocks as well.
Robinson has 7 kills. Roberson has 6. And blocked, and Zoe Gonzalez gets the block.
That was almost a fingertip block on that inside, but great job by Gonzalez really extending and getting over the net. Gonzalez, she played 2 years at Wake Forest before transferring to Jacksonville State and then ultimately Mississippi State for her graduate year. She's one of the seniors that they're celebrating today. She started the season with a bang, and shortly after being named SEC Defensive Player of the Week in September, Gonzalez was sidelined due to an ankle injury at the beginning of conference play, and she's been able to work her way back mid-October and has continued to make a significant impact for the Bulldogs in the middle.
And Journey Robinson gets the kill, giving LSU a 12-6 lead. And now Agee has it blocked, and Wusi. That's her third block.
She really extends over. I believe her, Roberson was, let me see, I'm trying to look for, oh, I missed it. I was trying to reference some notes and I missed the opportunity. On to the next.
Well, serve is just long. We'll get back to it because I guarantee you that
there'll be another one.
Roberson and Nwusi will continue to make their mark on this match. There's Nwusi in the middle and one-on-one blocked by Gonzalez.
Gonzalez really did a great job lining up on Nwusi's right arm. Very effective blocking there.
Right side, big swing by Samara Hill, and now Mississippi State on a little run here to get back within 4.
Smart play by Gonzalez. She was off the net. Wasn't necessarily a great set, but she bettered the ball, was able to get that deep tip in the corner.
And now Agee with a serve into the net.
And we had went a while without a service error, which is a change from the first set.
Fifth service error for State. LSU has 8. Here's Schmidt to Nwusi. Myrick kept it alive, but this time, the second time, it lands right in the middle of the open floor. And LSU with Nwusi takes a 6-point lead at 15-9.
Nwusi is very athletic. Reportedly, she can touch over 10.5 feet with her jumps. To put that in perspective, a basketball hoop is 10 feet. So she just has a huge vertical, able to extend over the net.
Can no doubt dunk a tennis ball.
Yes.
16-9. Floating serve. Back to Sharkey with a kill. Kaylee Sharkey with her first kill today.
Sharkey fairly quiet on the right side, has had some pretty impactful games over the last few matches. If she can get involved today, that'll be very impactful for State.
Well, overpass cleaned up by Carly Schmidt. LSU took the early lead in the second set and led 7-2. They had a 5-0 run to take it to 7-2, and this entire second set has been 5-6 points difference, and now it's down to 4. And LSU is going to take a timeout. So Mississippi State on a little run here. Bulldogs have got it back to 4 after a 3-0 run. They led 13-6. And now Mississippi State has won 6 of the last 9 points. Cross court and wide as LSU gets Dotson in, Sine Dotson. from the back row, Robinson. At the net, tipped across and wide, Carly Schmidt.
Robinson out of the back row for LSU is just as effective as in the front row. She really is able to maintain that power and be a good outlet for the Tigers in the back row.
Here's Schmidt. Cross court. And the point for Mississippi State. (17-14). Bulldogs won the opening set 26-24. But LSU has led this entire second set. And just wide. And now it's down to 2. Emily Orther. And Robinson able to get it underneath the block of Rebecca Walk, and LSU claims the point, takes a 3-point lead.
Setter Maddie Walk did a great job calling this play on the serve receive, bringing Robinson in just a little bit to make the state defenders have to move blocking wise and giving Robinson that advantage.
To Shackelford, cross court. And Schmidt. Robinson kept alive by Myrick. Back set, Shackelford, cross court. LSU keeps it alive and tipped wide, and the point for State.
Great rally by both sides. Defensively, some of these hits, they're hard-driven hits, getting some good digs in the back row.
And Mary Neal serves it long and past the corner. Kicks off the foot of the line judge, Jennifer Emanuel. And long. And LSU leads by 4. And now a timeout taken. So Mississippi State calling for the timeout. Kind of a danger zone right now, 20-16.
From them for the future.
And Agee hits it long. LSU trying to bounce back here in this second set. Tie this match at a set apiece. And the point for LSU as Samara Hill off the right side gets credit with a kill.
So going back to experience, the Tigers returned 11 student athletes from the 2022 roster, including 9 players who logged playing time. And looking at the difference between that and State's roster, State had 9 returners, but only 1 previous starter. So that gives good credit to Coach Julie Darty-Dennis as far as getting her team up and running, bringing in talent that was able to step on the court right away and be very effective. Like Shackelford right there, really able to step in seamlessly and make an impact for the Bulldogs.
And Amina Shackelford with the kill. It's back to 6. Shackelford started her career at Butler. And Roberson in the middle gives LSU set point. LSU bounces back after falling in the first set to Mississippi State. The Tigers take control and kills in 18 attacks. She's hitting .556, only 1 error. Roberson has 8 kills and 12 total attacks. She's hitting .583. She only has 1 attack error. Opening point of the third set. And LSU in the net again. And I think it was Nwusi who was in the net, and now Mississippi State takes the early lead in the third. And the quick set right back to Nwusi. And the kill ties it at 1 here in the third. And now Anita Nwusi will go back and serve.
And Nwusi's had, looking back at her history against Mississippi State, she's had a very successful several matches against Mississippi State. Her freshman year, she finished with a season high 8 kills against State. Her sophomore year, she recorded a career high 14 kills. Her junior year, she had a career high 9 blocks and a season high 700 hitting efficiency. And last year, her senior year, when playing State, she matched a career high 9 blocks and a season high 13 kills. So she's just been, for whatever reason, just very successful when playing State. Gets fired up when she comes to Stark Vegas, I guess.
And Zoe Gonzalez gets the Stark Vegas crowd into this. A big block in the middle. 3-1 lead. Yeah, it's amazing in sports how certain teams just bring out the best in a player.
And in some cases, the worst. Can go both ways.
That is very true. Agee gets it through the block, and State leads 4-1.
Agee, they're just powering that ball through that block.
Off the top of the net, and the service ace for State. The first ace of the day comes from Rebecca Walk, and caroms across and drops straight down. And just in the back corner, and there's Journey Robinson with her first kill of the third set.
So second set, we saw quite a bit of hard cross-court hits by Robinson. They were working very well. However, State may have made an adjustment, moving their block more toward the inside. Now Robinson is taking advantage of the line. She's really going to make those blockers work.
And an ace by Mitter. Emily Mitter. Nice dig on the back row. And then off the block, the point for Robinson, and LSU gets back within 1 at 5-4. Well, a good dig in there by Erin Carmichael, the libero.
A transfer from Jacksonville State. Carmichael was a 2-time Ohio Valley Conference champion at Jacksonville State and became the 13th player in JSU history to reach 1,000 digs.
Shackelford gets it past Carmichael, and the point for State, and the Bulldogs lead by 2. That's 8 kills for Amina Shackelford.
Great pass by Mary Neal to set up that in-system play to Shackelford, giving her an opportunity for a full approach on the outside.
Well, batted up in the air and right back to Robinson. And she tried to be aggressive, and
a little bit of a miss-hit by Robinson. That was only her second error of the night off of 25 attempts.
And the serve goes long from Godey, and it's 7-5. Quick set to Gonzalez, and Zoe Gonzalez with her 3rd kill.
It was great connection. First off, it was a great pass by AG, and great connection between Godey and Gonzalez for the kill. Alexa Fortin-Godey is another graduate setter that State was honoring tonight. She concluded 4 years at Georgia with a trip to the NCAA tournament before transferring to join the Bulldogs, with a very interesting recruiting story, and I know you're very well versed in that, Bart. But it had to deal with her and her husband both being recruited by State. And ultimately it ended up working out to Coach Julie Darty-Dennis's. Was very elated about that, but they've really been enjoying their time in Starkville.
Carly Schmidt with a kill. (9-6). To the middle to Walk, and Rebecca Walk with her 4th kill gives State a 4-point lead.
Some good passes by State has allowed them to get their middles a little bit more involved. That's Rebecca Walk's 4th kill.
Schmidt. And tipped across and through the block, and the point for LSU.
I'm not sure if that was a miss-hit or a tip, but whatever it was, it worked. A kill's a kill.
Samara Hill gets credit with her 2nd kill. And Schmidt had to step back a little bit. The set was just a tad behind her, but able to get on top of it, roll it across the block, and the kill for Carly Schmidt, and that's her 11th of the day. And the point for LSU, back within 3. Journey Robinson again, and that's her 14th kill.
And she was hitting that out of the back row. Once again, just very effective player all around. To be able to be as effective as she is hitting wise in the back row is very valuable.
And Carly Schmidt.
Schmidt saw that big blocks being set up on the outside. There wasn't much of an option for State there other than the outside, so Anwusi and Ector were set up out there. Schmidt was able to see that, able to get the ball on the inside of the block.
And off the block, and the point for LSU, back to 12-9.
That was a powerful swing. That's when you have hitters that are hitting that hard, it just is so critical to be able to extend over the net and really seal that. Otherwise, you're just going to be tooled.
And there's Rebecca Walk again. So State working to the middle. Rebecca Walk with her 5th kill.
And in an offense that you're able to get your middles involved, that really does open up the outside hitters.
And for the first time in a while, we've talked about Alexis Roberson. It's her 1st kill in a while, her 9th of the match. And Shackelford working off the right side. Amina Shackelford.
Great pass by Neal. Very accurate set by Arthur. Shackelford able to squeeze that in between the blocks.
Alexis Fortin-Godey with a serve, and off the tip, the touch, the point for LSU.
Samara Hill on the outside with the kill there. She's a 2019 SEC All-Freshman team her first year. She had limited play her sophomore year due to a shoulder injury, redshirted her junior year due to a torn Achilles, and made her first appearance her senior year since suffering injuries in 20 and 2021. So really a battle to play, but she's doing so well.
And Sine Dodson ends up on the outside and had the open floor, tipped it across, and now 14-12. Robinson serving and into the net. And that will take us to immediate timeout. So neither team has taken a timeout here in the third set. For State won the opening set 26-24. LSU bounced back in the second and won 25-17. Bulldogs led early 5-1 here in the third. LSU went on a 3-point run, but we've been pretty much back and forth over the last 10 points. And the miss hit for LSU is Sine Dodson.
I think Dodson got a little bit too excited. I could tell she saw that along the net was wide open for State, just unable to execute.
And just a miss hit and a 4-point lead for the Bulldogs. And AG serving. Here's Schmidt, steps into it, nice dig, and out of court. And the point for Mississippi State.
What a great back set by Myrick. A little bit on the inside, however, that worked to Schmidt's advantage in order. Myrick for the Bulldogs, she has really made a name for herself as an all-around player, becoming a key contributor on the outside, and to everyone's surprise as the libero this season, because previously she was one of the starting outside hitters for State. And now she's second place among the SEC leaders for digs.
Overpass and cleaned up by Carly Schmidt, and State leads by 6. And cross court and wide, and the point for the Bulldogs.
That was a great job by Carly Schmidt going up for that block. When you're one-on-one with a hitter, you really just have to pick what you're going to take away, and she took away.
And the call is confirmed, no touch. And the point for Mississippi State, and the Bulldogs lead by 7. And AG with a service error. Quick set, Gonzalez, and the point.
After that missed serve, AG made up for it with a great pass, feeling this in-system play by Godey and Gonzalez.
Tipped across. Here's Schmidt. Back row, and Robinson hits it long, and it's 21-13. And Lauren Myrick will serve for State, and she hits it into the net. So back-to-back service errors for Mississippi State.
Now those are errors State wishes they could have back. That's this match has been going back and forth, and you can't afford to have those errors, especially when you're in the lead. Can't give that momentum to the other team.
Into the middle, Rebecca Walk, couldn't get it down. Here's Shark, that's a Schmidt, and Schmidt, Carly Schmidt, gives State a 22-14 lead.
Schmidt working her magic, finding a way through this block.
Into the middle and hit long.
That's one thing I've noticed about LSU serve receive is they do tend to get a little bit creative with their hitting calls. In that rotation, we had Ector hitting out of the middle. When you do something like that, you really, I mean, she really has doubled her output and effectiveness. So she really is hitting a good rhythm with State here. It's a good fit for her.
And now it's set point for Mississippi State, as Emily Arthur gets the service ace. And long from Anrusi, and Mississippi State takes a 2-1 lead over LSU. So we had a tight first set, all LSU in the second, and now all Mississippi State here in the third. And off the top of the tape. Next year will be the last year that you'll have the term COVID senior.
That's a little bit confusing when you look at a roster. I can't make sense of it. Always have to ask.
And that's the thing about when you look at all the rosters now. You may see junior, you may see senior.
And it is an option, correct? A player does not have to play their COVID year, or excuse me, the additional year that COVID allows.
With a block and then off the antenna, and the point for Mississippi State. And Alexa Fortin-Godey will serve. And just down the line. LSU setting it up on the right side. And there you see number 16, Ellie Ector. Right down the line, into the corner.
AG tried to take that line away. However, Ector just did a great job of squeezing that in on the court.
Nice dig by Carmichael. Tipped across, and the point for State. Bulldogs won the opening set by 2, 26-24. Overpass and in as it caroms off the net. Well, it wasn't pretty, but it counts from Carly Schmidt.
As I'd like to say, a kill is a kill.
Tipped across by Hill. And the double touch. Or maybe 4 touches on State. So the point for LSU gets it back to 4-3.
seems as though we had went quite a while without a serving error. However, we're tied at, with LSU has 10 service errors for the, 11 service errors for the match, and State has 10. So still quite a bit more than you'd like to see during a match. But at least it's even on both sides.
And into the corner, Hill. And that's her 4th kill. Samara Hill.
Those corners are really hard to defend, and that looked like it was right in the corner there. A great eye by Hill.
And Carly Schmidt with her 17th kill.
That was a great set by Myrick. She really does have some setter's hands. Maybe she had one more of eligibility. I wouldn't put it past her to be in a setter role since she's making the rounds. Outside hitter, libero. But she's done quite a bit of setting in the libero role this season as well.
Kept alive. Punched across. Nice job by Dotson. But Carly Schmidt finishes the point with her 18th kill today.
You are absolutely right. Dotson did a great job keeping that ball in play. That was about as far out of towards the antenna that it could have been in order to stay in play. But Schmidt able to seal the deal.
Dotson. And tipped down by Rebecca Walk.
She threw that ball down.
And a timeout, LSU.
No question about that.
Mississippi State with an early lead in the 4th, already leading 2-1. Well, Rebecca Walk with her 6th kill. Take a look back at that. Swatted it really right out of the hands of Sanae Dotson. Well, work right side, and Samara Hill with the kill. Cross court and wide. Shackelford trying to get the tough angle. Chased down by Schmidt with the free ball to LSU. And put away by Ellie Ector. And it's back to 1. So after the timeout, nice timeout taken by Tanya Johnson, and LSU responds with a 3-0 scoring run. And now make it 4-0 on the ace, and now we're tied at 8.
Walk looked a little surprised herself that she had that ace, but definitely was not complaining.
Maddie Walk serving. Here's Schmidt. Cross court, got it past the block. LSU slid over with Anwusi in the middle, but Carly Schmidt goes wide of her. Cross court, 9-8 State leads.
Schmidt was fairly quiet in their last match versus Tennessee. I believe only having maybe 5 kills her last match. Definitely making up for it this match.
Well, overpass and easily put away by Amina Shackelford. Tipped straight down. And off the antenna, and Mississippi State will get the point. the set came wide and really gave no chance for the outside.
Yeah, Actor did her best to try to keep the ball in play and ran into the podium in the process.
Flickinger will come in and serve. And Amina Shackelford. That's her 11th kill. State with 2 players in double figures in kills. Schmidt with 19, Shackelford with 11.
A great full approach by Shackelford. She really could have went either way down the line, but notice that cross court, there was a seam in that block, and using that to her advantage.
And now Robinson trying to go cross court. Then caroms off the top of the tape and hits it wide.
State doing a good job of making those adjustments on their block.
And Wussy in the middle. Agee. Dug by Walk on the back row. Here's Hector. Had it blocked right back. Zoe Gonzalez.
Adding some energy and fire to the State team there. Big block by Gonzalez.
Into the corner and just in.
Smart play by Hector. A lot of tight play up at the net there prior to her hit. Really brought in State's defenders and then hitting that ball deep corner. That was a great hit by Hector.
Pushed across by Agee. Roberson had it blocked straight down. Gonzalez, Shackelford, both there in the middle. Well, Zoe Gonzalez, and you have to think the injury to Gonzalez midway through the season, really one of the pivotal points for Mississippi State, and Shackelford got the hand on that. And LSU with the point, but it took a while to kind of get in sync after she came back. But she gives you that depth in the middle with the Rebecca Walk.
But to Sanaa Williams' credit, who stepped in when Gonzalez was out, she really did a great job of maintaining. But Gonzalez, with her experience, just kind of hard to beat.
And Robinson is in the net. Zoe Gonzalez again. That's her 5th kill. And now LSU wants to take a timeout. Let's take a look at that last set.
She set herself up for success. She was able to get that short ball over and still make it in for the kill. That was all around good play by Zoe Gonzalez.
Zoe Gonzalez, 5 kills, 12 attacks, 6 blocks today for Zoe Gonzalez.
I'm gonna have to look up what her season high is for blocks.
Well, she had 10 blocks against Lipscomb. That was back early in the year. Had 7 against Louisiana that opening weekend. but did not play. A 6-match stretch in there between Alabama and Florida. Played a little bit at Kentucky and then didn't play for the next 5 matches. And so she really has been back in the lineup the last 4 matches of the season. She was effective against Auburn in that win a week and a half ago. She had 9 kills and 3 blocks, but 3 blocks at Ole Miss, 4 blocks at Tennessee in her last match. And Zoe Gonzalez, 6 blocks today. And now Sophie Agee serving State with a 6-point lead. Robinson, and she has it blocked. And early in this match, Darlene, LSU really controlled the net. Even though State won the opening set, a lot due to LSU misfortune in the serve. But LSU kind of controlled the net. But here in the last set and a half, State has really controlled the net.
And Zoe Gonzalez played a huge factor in that.
And this time off the block, and the point for LSU, and gets it back to 6. Quick set to Williams, and there's Gonzalez again. Oh, my.
She may be on track to match her season high. Gonzalez not taking her eye off Williams in the middle, really extending over, getting that roof.
Tipped across by Hill. Back to Schmidt, and she hits it wide. Oh, kept alive. Good job by Hill to get it off the floor. To Schmidt. This time LSU can't. And the point for Mississippi State.
Schmidt and Godey really having a great connection there. A little bit of a quicker tempo set to the outside, allowing Schmidt to beat that block.
And Hill off the block gets the point for LSU.
We've seen a few good smart swings by Hill. Deep in the corner here off the top of the block. Doesn't necessarily take full power in order to get a kill, but smart players can make the smart shots.
And Wusi with the point for LSU.
And Wusi had some valuable experience this summer to help grow her game. She was selected to join the USA Volleyball 2023 Women's Collegiate National Team to help train alongside the women's national team as they prepare for the Volleyball Nations League. She became the 6th LSU player in program history to receive the invitation to join.
And Amina Shackelford off the right side with the kill across court. Shackelford has her 12th kill.
Right through that seam. The Tiger defense in the back row was not able to cover that seam in that block. Smart play by Shackelford.
Oh, tipped across by Dotson. And now cleaned up in the middle by Rebecca Walk. And now Mississippi State with a 7-point lead, leading 22-15, trying to close out the season with a win here in Starkville. Back to Dotson, and she hits it off the block. Bulldogs won the opening set. LSU the second, State the third, and now a 6-point lead for the Bulldogs in the fourth.
Dotson transferred from Oklahoma for the 2021 season, her junior year. And as Dotson's senior year at LSU, she was honored with the ABCA South All-Region team, and she led LSU and ranked number 8 in the SEC for kills per set.
And now blocked by Robinson, and Woosie was there as well. LSU back within 5. Kept alive by Arthur. And here's Robinson. And Woosie saved by Mary Neal, and now LSU. Can they make State pay? Dug by Myrick. Agee. And the Bulldogs get the point. Just kept it alive and able to win the point to go ahead 23-17.
Mary Neal she was the first critical part of that play, keeping that alive with that one-handed flying dig in the back row.
And Woosie trying to get it to the back corner and left it long, and now it is match point for Mississippi State. LSU is out of timeouts. And walk serving. Robinson cross court. And the match stays alive. 17 kills for Journey Robinson.
Aaliyah Williams in for LSU in the middle position, out earlier this season due to an injury at the beginning of the season. She's celebrating her senior night tonight.
Set by Myrick. Here's Agee. And look for the corner and hit it wide. So still match point. State will have a number of them right here, if so needed. Here's Robinson. To Shackelford, and she puts it away, and Mississippi State wins on senior day here in Starkville, 4 sets over LSU.
चल के बा बंदे